Maravdavalavashvili is a world champion. What else is there really to say? Maravdavalavashvili is a world champion. I made a video praying to the MMA gods that this didn't happen. They did not answer the prayer. Now we've got Marav as a champion. Not only do we have Marav as a champion, we also have Bilal Muhammad as a champion. We also have Magomed Ankalaev at light heavyweight, who's probably going to beat Alex Pereira. Well, it's 50-50. But he could beat him. We also have Movsar Evloev at featherweight in the top 5. This sport's dying. This sport is being killed by these little fucking inbreds. I probably shouldn't have swore. I'm going to bleep that out because I'm not going to get monetized for this, but anyway. This sport is dying, and this sport is being killed by these type of fighters from this specific part of the world. They're cowards. That's the only way to describe them. They're cowards. They genuinely are. They're genuinely cowards. What else can I really say? They just stall on the fence for 25 minutes, fail takedowns and stall on the fence for 25 minutes. Or if they do get the takedown, they just camp in half guard and do nothing with it. And a lot of the time, they should be separated by the referee, but because that's their fighting style and they're from that part of the world, they don't get separated. Now we've got Marav as a champ. How fun is bantamweight now? Bantamweight's so fun, isn't it? Most fun division in the fucking sport, yeah. It is now with Marav as champion, and now we're going to get fucking Maravdavalavashvili versus Umar Nurmagomedov for the fucking stalling of the fucking fence world championship. The cowards world championship. What am I meant to do? Like, what are we meant to do here? It's a fucking dead sport at this point. The sport's dead. We've just got cowards as world champions. Fighters who refuse to fight at all costs. So they fucking grapple. So they stall on the fence. Or if they don't stall on the fence, they get a takedown, they fucking stall in half guard. What are we meant to do at this point? Like, genuinely, what as MMA fans are we meant to do? See these men up here? This is my wall. Vault kind of needs to be blue tack back on. These 5 men here, what do they all have in common? They're all men who actually have potential to finish a fight. Who can actually finish a fight. Men who mainly strike. Or if they do grapple, they finish it on the ground. These fighters are incapable of doing that. Marav couldn't fucking finish a sandwich if he tried. I'm sick of this shit. They're killing the sport. They genuinely are. They're killing the sport. They're cowards and they're killing the sport. Let me move this down a bit. They're killing the sport. They're cowards. They don't fight like real men. They're not warriors. They're cowards. And they're dominating the sport. Because they're cowards and they don't fight. They avoid fighting at all costs. And they just stall on the fence. That's all they do. And this sport is dying because of it. My headset is falling off. They just stall on the fence. Genuinely. Like, what value do they bring to the sport as well? Like, none. Legit none. They just have boring fights and they beat our favourite fighters boringly by just doing nothing. By avoiding fighting at all costs because they're cowards. That's genuinely all they do. Genuinely, that's all they do. They just avoid fighting at all costs because they're cowards. They could never have a fun fight to save their lives. If they do have fun fights, it's because of their opponents. Simple as that. They're boring fucking fighters and they're cowards. They're not real men like these men up here who can actually finish a fight, who can actually fucking strike. They're cowards who stall on the fence and do nothing. That's all they are. Inbred little monsters they are. They're all pumped full of steroids and they're inbred. And even though they're on steroids, they still can't finish a fucking fight. They still choose to stall on the fence. They fail single legs to stall on the fence. And you know what's the most annoying part about this? Their fight style is protected under the unified rules of MMA. Because if they're on their knees in front of another man, they're safe. They're protected. They have no consequences of that. There are no repercussions for doing that. They've changed the term of a grounding opponent to you have to have 2 knees on the ground. No, abolish that rule entirely. So when these cunts fail takedowns, they're on their knees in front of another man, they get kneed in the fucking head and die. I'm sick of it. They're cowards. They're fucking cowards. I hate it. What do they do? What value do they bring to the sport? You know what I mean? I'm sick of it. They fucking don't do anything. They don't fight. They avoid fighting at all costs. It's so annoying. There's real men out there that actually want to fight, that actually are warriors. These men are not. They're cowards. And they fight like cowards. They have a coward's fighting style. As soon as someone tries to strike with them, they shoot for legs, fail to take down, stall on the fence for 25 minutes. I'm sick of it. They're cowards. And I hate it. When is this going to change? Like, why does this happen? I'm genuinely sick of it. Like, I can't stand it. They're cowards, and they fight like cowards, and it shows they're cowards. Despite being pumped full of steroids, they still can't finish a fight, and they still choose to stall on the fence. I'm sick of it. It annoys me so much that these men are becoming world champions or have the potential to be world champions or in the top 5. For doing what? Being cowards. I'm actually sick of it. I'm genuinely sick of it. And the rule set of the sport protects them and lets them be cowards. They're not like these real men up here who can actually finish a fight, who actually are fun to watch, who are entertaining. And these fucking casual fans will be like, oh, MMA fans when fighters mix the martial arts. It's not mixing the martial arts. They fail takedowns and stall on the fence. I don't have a problem with grappling if you can actually fucking finish a fight down there. If you can make it fun, you get some good ground and pound off. You start ground and pound someone, you attempt submissions. They don't do any of that. If they get it to the ground, they stall in half guard and do nothing. They're cowards. That's all they are. I hate every single one of them. They're ruining the sport. They're killing the sport we love because they're cowards and they don't know how to fucking actually fight like men. Because they're not men. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of them ruining the sport. That's all they're doing, ruining the sport that we love by being cowards, becoming world champions by being cowards because they just stall on the fence. I'm just saying. It is the most annoying thing to watch. I genuinely hope Marab, he just goes back to the cliff that he fucking was born in, that he's born on, and just dies. Like, that'd be ideal if he just died on that cliff he was born. Just fuck off back to Georgia. We don't want you in the UFC. And die there. Mugaman ain't alive. Fuck off back to Dagestan and just stay there. Keep inbreeding, buddy. Umar Nurmagomedov, you fuck off back to Dagestan too. Leave. Just fuck off. Bilal Muhammad, you were born in Chicago. But you act like you're Palestinian, so go over fucking Palestine and get fucking bombed, cunt. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck off.